Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. So a couple years ago when I wanted to start my YouTube channel, I remember that I actually made this pumpkin cinnamon roll recipe and I filmed myself doing it, and that was going to be my first YouTube video, and then I chickened out because I knew that it was super cringy as my first YouTube video, and so I ended up deleting the videos and I never posted them. But I was just going to make these cinnamon rolls and I was like, you know what? Let me film myself and upload this video now that I have pushed through that initial awkwardness and cringiness of your first few YouTube videos. So I'm going to make these cinnamon rolls. So the first thing, I have this cup of milk here that I'm going to put in the microwave, and just like in 30-second intervals or maybe even less, just to make sure it doesn't get too hot, I'm going to heat it up until it's warm enough to put the yeast in. Okay, so this is, it didn't take super long for it to get hot, so I'm going to pour it into the bowl. So I have my yeast and I'm just going to take a tablespoon of it and sprinkle it over the top. And then you let it sit for 5 minutes or until it blooms, which you can tell by the yeast interacting with the milk and creating like foam on top of it. That's kind of what it looks like. Okay, it has been 5 minutes now, so let's go ahead and pour in the rest of the sugar. I did put some of it already on top of the yeast, but do you want to help me pour? Okay, that's the sugar. Now we're going to do the salt. Salt, 1 teaspoon of salt. And then...
It doesn't in the water.
Yep. Well, that's not water, it's milk. Then we're going to do the cinnamon. Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Good job. Yeah.
That's salt.
Yes, that's salt.
2 eggs.
Yes, 2 eggs. And I have a 1/3 cup of butter that I melted. Just going to pour that in. This is pumpkin puree. You can use whatever you want to use, but I actually made this from a pumpkin. I'm going to use 1/2 cup of this pumpkin puree. Can you help me pour it? Okay, so I don't have a mixer. I do have like a mixer for like cookie dough and stuff, but I don't think it is for bread dough. And I don't have a KitchenAid, so I have to do it by hand. But he doesn't mind. Just like me when I was little, I loved helping my mom in the kitchen. Stir it all around. I'm going to use a wooden spoon now. And the trick with yeast doughs is do not add all the flour at once. I'm going to add about 1 cup and then we'll mix it in. And then we'll just keep adding like 1 cup at a time until it's ready. 2 cups of flour. It already starts to smell delicious. 3 cups. And then the closer you get to the end, you want to diminish even more to like 1/2 cup and then even less. Just because you can't take out flour after you've already added it. So we are getting close to the end. I'm going to add just a little bit of flour, like not even the whole amount, and we're just going to keep doing a little bit at a time. Yeah, that's looking very nice. Wish you could smell this. It literally smells so good.
Yeah, more flour.
I think we're about done with the flour. Pumpkin cinnamon rolls. We are going to set this aside and we are going to cover it and let it rise for an hour to an hour and a half. It's been an hour and a half approximately, maybe a little less, and this dough looks ready to go. Okay, here we have the dough. Okay, let's sprinkle some flour.
Let's pour it.
Yeah, we're gonna punch it down. You want to punch it? Punch it down. Punch it down. Okay. Good job. Cinnamon roll dough. Okay, I think that's good. I forgot to mix up this mixture that you're supposed to put on top. So first you spread butter over the top of it, and then you put this mixture of brown sugar, cinnamon, and nutmeg on top of the butter.
Just don't touch the dough.
I'm gonna spread this over. I kind of melted it a little bit to make it very, very soft.
Near the top.
Here, you can hold it, but I'm gonna help you. Now, it seems like a lot of brown sugar. The last thing was that the recipe says to add dollops of pumpkin puree. Okay, so I think I'm ready now to roll this up.
Is it numbers?
Numbers, yeah.
No. You're gonna roll it?
Roll it.
You're making a pumpkin.
Yes, they are pumpkin cinnamon rolls.
You add more flour.
At this point, I feel like this video is maybe not even gonna work. Oh well. Dude, this is totally a flop.
Oh, yes.
Guys, I considered scrapping this video entirely. But so I put down this parchment paper on the table because I didn't feel like cleaning up a big floury mess. So, oh, here it is. I bought this unbleached parchment paper at Winco, and I remember this from another time that I bought this parchment paper. I remember thinking, oh, this stuff sticks. Like I made some sourdough bread on it, and the sourdough bread stuck to it even after it was baked. And so I was thinking, like, don't buy that again. But I forgot, and I bought it again. And this dough wouldn't come off except for the parts where there was the most flour, and I think it was salvageable for some of it, but it looks horrible. And so they are wide. They're not what they should be, but whatever.
There.
I will probably just like turn on the oven, put them in probably like 15 minutes, and I will show you them when they're baked, and I'm gonna make frosting for them.
Is it not a rooster?
The rolls are in the oven. They have about 7 minutes left. I washed a massive pile of dishes. I have the frosting all ready to go, and I really think they're going to turn out. I mean, they may not look exactly how they're supposed to, but who really cares? At least I was able to get them into the oven.
Yeah,